Rolling.
Alright, let's get this on the roll. Right.
Hey, this is the first episode or podcast or whatever you want to call it of Filmmaker. This is actually our sketch portion. It's called Real Life. We're going to do some sketches, and I'm a DIY build enthusiast, so I think that there's a way to build more professional equipment for yourself, but not pay a whole lot for them, and you can customize them how you want and use them how you want to, rather than just getting the, normal stuff that something else would put out that's to go to everyone rather than what you specifically need. But so we're gonna do some sketches, some builds, and maybe some blogs or two here and there. But what do you want to do with it, Josh? This is Josh. He's my main actor, by the way.
I'm Josh. I obviously work with David. Basically, we're just putting together sketches, and my main goal, and I think this is both our main goals, is trying to get famous on YouTube. I mean, wouldn't that be nice?
I think it's more about like honing our skills rather than like, I want to get millions of views, because I'd rather have 1,000 views on a video but have done the video really well, rather than getting like 1 million views for like setting poop on fire or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it would still be nice though.
Yeah.
To me.
To help you.
Yes.
Not just because we want to show off our beautiful faces.
Yes. So this is just our first interview, just to show off what we are, what we do, and who we are. And so, let's start with the questions.
All right, I have one for you. First off, first of all, we're both big Star Wars fans, so you'll probably see a lot of sketches like that.
Yes,
one next
a lot
week
of Star Wars
actually is coming out. We're missing a prop, so we're gonna be missing something, but whatever. My first question to Josh, not necessarily Star Wars, though he is a fan. Curious what this is gonna be. If you could be any actor from any movie ever written, what part would you play, and from what movie?
That's tough. Well, my favorite actor. I'll start with my favorite actor. Is that good?
All
right. Hayden Christensen, which it's not just because of Star Wars. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy who played Anakin. Anyways, I don't know. I've always liked his roles that he played, like in Life is House. It's an old 90s movie. He did very good in that role. And Jumper, which is one of them. And Shattered Glass, I liked. And just a whole bunch of his charisma, I guess.
So which one of his movies specifically? Would you pick Anakin or like Jumper, or who would you take there?
You know what? Maybe Life is House.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not because he's Star Wars. He just likes the actor.
Yeah, he's always been my favorite actor, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. So would you classify yourself more as like a sci-fi or action or serious or comedy? What do you like to do?
I mean, I think as every actor, you want to be as
Versatile?
Versatile, yes. You want to be very versatile, and you don't want to just be like recognized or stereotyped as one.
Is that because you get more jobs one way, or just because it's more challenging?
No, it's more challenging, and you feel better about it. And I think that's the true art of acting. Is you're not just doing one role. Like, I'm not trying to point out like any specific actors, but like Jim Carrey, you only usually see him as one character, right?
Yeah.
And so I think as an actor, it really is an art. And so, I really like serious, but I like doing comedy and serious and all of those because, of course, I want to be as versatile as I can. Mm-hmm. So that answers your question.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to cut now because this only takes it for 10 minutes at a time, which is really dumb for any of you who have DSLRs. Remember that.
Yes.
It's difficult. We're back!
Yes!
All right.
Episode 2. The interview. Okay.
It's not episode 2. We're just rolling on. Anyways, I have one more question for you, Josh.
Okay.
You're an actor, right?
Yes.
What do you hope to do after high school? What do you're not sticking with theater, right? You're more so of film.
Yes. Don't get me wrong to all the people who like theater, but I do like theater. We're both actually in it. Film, I don't know. There's something about film that I just love a lot more. I actually plan on, if I can, go to California, that would be nice. Go back to San Diego.
I've actually heard UCLA has a really good acting program.
Yeah, I'd even go there. And hopefully major in film. That would be really nice. Or do some law enforcement with it.
You could play cop, but actually play cop.
Yeah. But I'd take film instead. I'd rather do that. But just keep working on a project. I'd like to bring up is I call it the project. The
project.
Yes.
The Manhattan Project.
Yes,
actually.
Manhattan
No,
Project.
not really.
We're creating a nuke.
It's Mesa, Arizona Project,
Yeah.
I suppose. But anyway, we want to discuss that. That's your film that you're doing, I guess.
Yeah. Sure. We're working on this project. That he sketched a while back ago. We've been putting together and really want to start, hopefully start filming
fairly soon.
Very soon. Yes.
Got to get some more resources first before we even attempt.
But we're making good progress, I think. And it's really tough because we can't rip off LucasArts.
Yeah, it's not necessarily LucasArts, though there is similar technology. It dips into sci-fi a little bit, maybe more so government inventions that the general public don't know about, but it's more so about a rogue scientist, I'd say,
yes,
who also happens to be a Jedi-like person. But
I'll try to summarize it up, I guess, put a little,
don't give too much away, though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Force Unleashes Star Killer, kind of like his a little bit, slashed with Anakin in realistic form in the real world.
So like kind of how he goes off on his own, but instead of going to the light side, he's dipping more into the dark side.
Yeah, and he's fighting his morals, which is just making it realistic, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good. We should probably leave it at that, so we don't give too much of the story away. But
and it's not a comedy either. It's not a skit or anything. It's actually a short film we're putting together, and we're taking it very seriously, and that's why we call it.
I think that's probably what you're going to see a lot from us. If you see something that we put a lot of time and effort into, I doubt it'll be as much of a comedy. But the stuff we put out on a day-to-day basis. Probably going to be a little bit more on the comedy side.
Yeah.
Part of that is, I think that, don't get me wrong, if you do comedy, I feel like comedy, there's not as much, camera movement. There's not as much dipping into the sound, the art of putting in sound in. And as an actor, do you think that comedy is any easier than a serious film?
There's different kinds of comedy, but to me, it is easier because it's lighthearted. You're not getting in so much. Don't get upset by this, but you're not getting so much into your character. It's more about timing and just being either really super, theatrical. I can't speak right now. Very what's the word I'm looking for? Very
theatric and big. And
it's big,
overblown.
Very over exaggerated. Or just timing. And so
guys, our light just burnt out, so
that's great.
Hang on.
Yes.
We're gonna go fix that. I'm gonna get out my tool belt.
What
the heck?